Share. Okay. Okay. So do you have any question on New York Times? Registering all good? Okay. You just got your free textbook for free, entire, until the rest of your life. Really? You have an unlimited access to New York Times. Really? The New York Times, there are a lot of news sources to read, so you can subscribe it. So you can get some news idea. Okay. And all right. Today I'm gonna talk about news. Okay, what is news and what is news? And most of your major is journalism, right? Journalism, communication. Okay, okay. News. So, what is the most recent news did you ever read? Any news is fine. Any news?
A lot of the news on the debate was pretty fun.
Oh, okay, debate. I took this one for this one Sports Media Society a few hours ago. I found that this debate was okay compared to 4 years ago. Agree?
I would agree with that.
Really?
I thought this debate was really messy. It had a lot of fact checking that I feel like shouldn't maybe be needed by people running for president. I also find it really scary that Trump won't tell us what the concepts of his plan are and just that he has a concept.
Musa?
I agree with her, but also I think like it was much better just because like like Kamala Harris is like miles better in terms of like coherence and stuff like that than Joe Biden.
Oh
But
yeah.
other than that,
Yeah.
I feel like it was more professional.
yeah.
Professional than 4 years ago, I think even. Prophet 4 years ago, you were a high school student, probably, right? Joe Biden versus Trump.
Yeah, I got
Very, yeah. The one thing that I could remember is that I could laugh a lot. But this debate was okay, in my opinion. Yeah, 4 years ago, I could remember wrong, fake news.
It was funny when Biden told Trump to shut up.
Yeah. That's critical moment. But anyway, yeah, the reaction after presidential election was might be a key news. Few minutes ago, before the class, I found out that you can see at the New York Times, everyone, Trump said that there will be no third president debate. Really? I'm prepared. Really? You could see it at the New York Times. Trump said that there will be no debate anymore. Okay? I tried not to be biased, but it's fun. Okay. Okay, share the screen. Okay. Here we go. Okay. News is what is not supposed to be. What is not supposed to be? Something irregular, something extraordinary. Right? Or, yeah. Most of news might be bad. Might be bad, right? Is that right? Yeah. But sometimes some news are really good. Good news, right? And so again, most recent news, most probably after reaction of the presidential election, right? Presidential election debate, right? Anyone who watched that debate? Okay, good. Much more than sports media society students. Oh, thank you. How was it, Jacob? You said you watched? How was it?
I wasn't paying too much attention, but yeah, Trump doesn't really seem to know what his plan is at all, so.
Jake, how do you think?
I joined about halfway through, but it didn't seem like there was a lot of
questions being answered on both sides.
in terms of policy, yes,
Yeah,
policy.
it seemed like they kept trying to backtrack, both of them did. until
Yes,
they
yes,
got
yes.
forward.
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. But do you think, do they need another, one more debate? One more additional debate? I think they're, still we have 2 months, 2 months. So one more debate might be better for both candidates. Yeah. All right. And you see something? Yeah, you see the anomal things. You know the term anomal? Yeah, anomal things, not the same. Not the same as as expected. So again, this presidential election news is quite impactful to everyone. So it may cover about the power elite in our society. So it is quite important. But in terms of anomal things, okay. You know the term? If dog bites human, it's not a news. If human bites dog, it's a news, right? Right, is that right?
I've heard that a few times, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Anomal things. So from now, I hope you may take the time to immerse yourself in a topic. Concentrate on the topic, okay? Topic you want to write. Okay, I found out that most of you, more than half of you, want to be a sports beat writer. That might be a little bit problematic. So I think it's better not to restrict your area into sports. Just bring any sport, any idea. Okay, just bring any idea. That's my initial plan. But let's see what will happen 1 month later. So take your time to immerse yourself in a topic. Okay, immerse yourself in a topic, and what you may find about something anomalous things. Anomalous things. For those who are living in GB, what is the most newsworthy issue at this moment? At GB? Yes, they org small. That could be. Or I hope you may follow some story about budget cut also, budget cut. And also there are 3 international exchange students in my class. So your story might be international, the class of 2024 international exchange students. You may write some profile story, and you may also introduce where they come from, and visualize your story on the map. Okay? Sounds good? Yeah. And exchange students. I found out that there is no Korean exchange students, right? There are some China and Japanese students. Anyway, we can also talk about it. And okay. Yeah. He is a Stuart Hall, one of the greatest sociologists one of the greatest sociologists. He said newsworthy, that media do not simply transparently report events which are naturally newsworthy themselves. News is the end product of the complex process which begins with systematic sorting and selecting of events and topics according to socially constructed set of categories. So again, this semester you will write 5 stories starting at October. So you will write 5 stories. You will be a journalist, and if there is one issue, there are multiple aspects. It's your job to choose 1 or 2 attributes and focus more on. Okay, and write a story based on socially constructed category. So I'm gonna introduce this socially constructed set of categories here. Yeah, it's a way of controlling uncontrollable because reporters don't simply transmit information, but organize in a way that helps to make sense of what has happened. You should interpret that issue. You should get source, and you should interpret and write objectively in an objective manner as much as you can. Okay, is that right? Okay. In a way that helps make sense of what has happened, whether that happening was as unusual. Okay, good. Most of the time, it should be unusual. And it seems that Musa is working at our union, right?
Yeah,
You already know what's going on around the union or around the campus. Yeah, inner boys. Yeah. Okay, good. Good. That's good. So, Jared, what is the first news value? Do you remember?
Proximity,
Oh my God.
is that right?
Oh yeah,
One of them.
it's one of them. Oh my God, Jared. Yeah. Only Jared took this lecture last semester. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm going to talk about use values in current social media atmosphere. First one is exclusivity. Exclusivity means stories generated by first the news organization as a result of interview, letters, investigation, survey, polls, and so on. It should be written by yourself. Yeah, exclusively by force at stake. Okay, sounds good. Second, bad news. Bad news. Bad news. Most news are bad. Conflict, right? Conflict. Yeah. Bad news refers to stories with particularly negative overtones, such as death, injury, defeat, and loss. Okay. Okay. Death, injury, defeat, loss, and conflict. Conflict. Conflict in politics. Yeah. Okay. But not all news stories are bad news. Some stories are good news. Good news. They're sharing some finding, some academic you can share some academic finding. You can share some benevolent stories. Yeah. Okay. Good news. Good news can be breakthrough, cure, wins, and celebration and recovery. Yeah, again, among the negative news, most of news might be conflict, right? Stories concerning conflict such as controversy, argument, splits, fights, strikes, and okay, some strike, argument, right? Yeah. Okay. The next fifth news story is surprise. Do you know this image? Yeah. I think it's Singapore. It's really the real photo taken in 2018. Probably you're a middle school or high school students at that time. World shocked. The world, I'm truly sure the world really shocked. Agree, Musa?
yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree, cause this was like the first time the US and like North Korea had cordial
Yes, yes.
relations.
Yes. Of course, you know this one, this image. Surprise. Yeah. Home Alone. Yeah. Okay. Surprise. And what is the most surprising news you have ever read? The red
Andrew Luck retired. That was very surprising news.
for you
I agree.
personally.
Yeah, for the whole world, not just me. Nobody expected it.
Okay. If LeBron James retires, that could be a news. But yeah, anyway. Okay. Surprise. Any surprise news? Do you have any thoughts? Any memory?
Russia invading Ukraine.
Ah, thank you, Connor. You're my true editor. Thank you. That's what I want to hear. Okay. Yeah, really, that's really sad, really surprising story. Yeah. Sad story. Okay. Surprise. Next, audio visual. This is especially true for social media environment. Again, your job is to write not only stories. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. Yeah, your job is to not only write textual stories with your multimedia elements. Okay. Today I met Professor Justin Cobley. You know who is he? Just for Cobley. During the summer, yeah, Connor and Elliot was in the email. I asked Justin whether based on the fund, fund, we have some budget, we could purchase DSLR camera. Finally, it was made. So I hope this camera is completely for our force estate. You can use, that means if you let me know, if you want to use if you let me know in advance that you want to shoot the shot with DSLR, please let me know. You can use that DSLR camera. I know that last week we found out that 4 of you has DSLR, right? Yeah, you can. I would truly encourage you to use your own DSLR. But if not, please use your own. Please use this DSLR camera. Okay. Lexus sounds good. Yeah. Do you know how to use DSLR camera? No. 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 Okay. 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 All right. DSLR. Okay. I hope when you borrow your camera, some people who can use that DSLR might accompany with you and take the shot. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Jared. Sounds good, Elliot. Yeah, DSLR, very good news. We have our own PC and we have our own camera. Yeah. Audio visual. DSLR, of course, you can shoot some video, right? Video, right? You can shoot video. You can take that moment. Did you remember that my preference is that first DSLR, second your smartphone, third get credit for others who took that photo, get permission. All right. Do not just find it at the Google. Do not just use that photo without permission. Okay. Okay, Jimmy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right now, some news are shareability, like this image, meme. I taught this at the Information Media and Society. Who is taking Information Media and Society band, right? We talk about it, right? This one. Yeah. Most news are highly shareable. Yeah. On the social media. Sometimes this creates a buzz. Entertainment. Sports. I know most of you are playing sports. I know most of you are also big fan of sports. This is light human story and humor, some excitement. Oh, another story. Another question to Jared. If you want to, you may suggest your pitch. That very important point. Yeah, please remember. If you suggest your pitch, I want to cover the concert around the campus. Jared, what do you remember what I emphasized?
Okay.
Concert, during the concert.
What concert?
Any concert, I ask you to do something at the concert.
Take your own pictures?
No.
Yeah. Concert, I don't know, interview one of the people?
Yes, please. Yes,
Oh,
please.
the concert that they had, yeah.
Oh, Jared.
Talk to the people that played the concert, yeah.
Talk to the people who play that concert or fans' reaction. Another important thing is the fans' reaction. Just conduct interview with the interview on the road. Yeah. Random interview. Grab one person. How was that concert? Okay, Lexus? Fans' reaction is the key. Yeah. Man on the street interview, please. Especially concert, exhibition. Those are key. Really. Marcus, understand? Yes. Also, there are some exhibition, concert on campus or Brown County. You should get some fans' reaction, like visitors' reaction, whether you like it or not. Okay. Drama. Okay. You may cover some dramatic, emotional stories also. Do you know this image? What's that? Elliot, can you remember? Can you describe?
I remember correctly, it's those are two siblings and the oldest son, he protected his sister from, I believe, a dog attack.
Yes, yes, very dramatic story. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, please focus on any dramatic story around our campus. That's a good news. That could be that's a good news, part of good news. Okay? Good news. Next, follow-up stories. Debate reaction. Reaction after debate. Follow-up stories. Make sense? Make sense? Follow-up stories. And another follow-up story is that 23rd year after 9/11. Yeah, 23rd year after 9. It was yesterday, right? Most of you born after 9/11, so but yeah, again, 9/11 is quite impactful in the US history. And on campus, let's focus on our UWGB. The first news story broke about the budget cut. 1 month after, you may talk about what's going on, what happened after that, aftermath. That's follow-up story. Power elite story. That's another election debate story. If you could interview former President Obama, Mr. Obama, that would be wonderful. But are you able to do it, Obama? Power elite. On our campus, our chancellor is the most powerful person probably, all right, on campus, or senator or congressman. Okay, they are powerful, but okay. Another question: have you ever met any famous person in your life? Andy, who? Huh?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, singer? Others? Others? Have you ever met any powerful, any politician, former president, or oh yeah, Musa.
I met, last year, there was this, lady who works with, Governor Evers. She came, I think she was like her secretary or something like that.
Oh,
Um,
Tony Evers. You're talking the secretary of Tony Evers.
So something like, yeah, something like
okay.
that. She, came and did like a sit down, Q&A with students last year, and I got to meet her.
Oh, good, good, good. At our UWGB, and in social justice professor, there's this his professor. The name of the professor is John Shelton. His wife worked for the government, but not anymore. His wife, Christina Shelton, was a former senator member. Okay, our chancellor, or Obama, or Aaron Rodgers. Aaron.
Tim Duncan?
Oh yeah. Do you know Tim Duncan? Former Spurs player. Yeah, I interviewed him.
You actually did?
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Sick.
Video's gone.
Video is gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, when was this?
Huh?
When was this?
10 years ago, NBA final.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, at the time I was in Austin, Texas. I lived in Austin, Texas. In 2014 NBA final was San Antonio versus Miami Heat. Okay. My friend in South Korea asked me for help to interpret the interview. So I got press permission. So yeah. Yeah. But I did not oh yeah, I show that photo, I think last time. Okay. Similar, celebrity. Yeah. Again, when you cover a concert, try to interview performer. When you cover exhibition, try to interview artists. Try. Okay, please try as much as you can. Okay. Relevance. You are more likely to cover stories happen in Green Bay, Brown County, or Wisconsin. You may not cover stories in Los Angeles, right? New York. Yeah. If you are UCLA student writer, you can cover anything happening in Los Angeles, but at this moment, you don't need to. Do you agree, Musa?
I agree.
Yeah, yeah. Probably another story topic that happen regularly is that this record expectation of Green Bay Packers. Yeah, whether they will good or not. Get some insights from Packers Guru. There are a lot of Packers fans on Packers Guru, so you can get some interviews. How Packers will be this season. Okay. Last year, for Packers fan only, when Taylor Swift visited Green Bay because of, you guys, of course, you exchange ladies, you know Taylor Swift, right? They visited Green Bay. Taylor Swift visited Green Bay. You don't know?
Yeah, and I saw it. That's why I actually want to go to a Kansas game, but
Oh, Travis Kelce?
yeah.
Kansas played at Green Bay, hosted our home game against Kansas City. And Taylor Swift visited. And Packers won that game, right? Right, Jared? Yeah. Yeah, relevance. Entertainment. Okay, you may cover the next element is Somerset, magnitude. Of course, you may cover some stories that could impact our resident life a lot. But do you know this image? Jake, what's that, Jake?
That was the January 6th incident at the Capitol.
Right. The saddest, the most miserable moment in the US democracy, I believe. Really? Okay. This magnitude story can be perceived as sufficiently significant in large number of people involved, or large number of readers. Okay. Okay, Talia. Of course, timeliness. You may cover stories that just happened. Okay, that just happened. So at the time of publication, the timeliness is a key for most news stories. Okay, make sense? At the time of publication, that should be still considered as new. Sometimes news outlets like New York Times and CBS compete each other for the breaking news, for the exclusive, right? Timeliness. So right now, the most timely topic is reaction after presidential election. And oh yeah, another news. I think Christopher is not here, but September 20th, new iPhone will be released. You know that story? New iPhone? Yeah. But there is another follow-up story. While their new iPhone will be released, I cannot afford. Yeah, that could be another story topic, right? So find how the expensive iPhone will be. That could be, you may cover the story, especially for college students. But new iPhone will be released for tech. But this is really timely relevant issue. Got it? And in order to check the most timely relevant story, go to New York Times. Yeah. What is the main headline of New York Times right now?
Actually said for Europe, so.
Oh, go to the main page. Yeah, please.
Russian forces
Oh my God.
stepping up attacks the strategic city Ukraine says.
In terms of Russia and Ukraine story, we already covered that story. Our students' reaction, students' thoughts on Russia and Ukraine, and why we have to care this issue. We covered this. Jared, you wrote that story, right?
Yeah,
Last February.
yeah.
Yeah, we really like that story. I'm not sure whether you write the entire story, but that story was.
It helped out a lot.
Okay, okay. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk this Jared a lot. I have some unhealthy obsession with him for 4 years.
Unhealthy.
Yeah, unhealthy. 4 years. I know Jared when he was a freshman, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. But we all mutually grown up, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I found that Jared became better students, and at the time I said a lot of bad words to you, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, few. Okay, but not anymore. But timeliness. Yeah, okay, good. Familiarity. I think I talk all the news topic that could be helpful to brainstorm your news idea. You know all these issues. At least you heard all these issues at one time. Okay, familiarity. Okay, yeah, closer to the target audience. These are another news value suggested by McGuire, another UK great scholar, journalist and scholar. And timeliness, yeah, of course, news should be news. And timeliness, how recently something happened, how recently, okay. Singularity, oddity or uniqueness signifies something that is extremely unusual and rare. If dog bites man, it's not a news. If man bites dog, it's news, right? Therefore, of interest. Proximity, geographically proximate to Green Bay or Brown County area. And prominence is a measure of how well-known people are involved in. Okay, whether these celebrities are contributing to news story. Impact, outcome or consequence of an event. Impact. Okay, some of you can cover some stories about inflation or interest rate, and you may talk about how this can impact students, college students' life. Or conflict. Most stories are conflict between democratic and liberal, right? Okay. Yeah. Today's environment are completely different. Okay, please read the news. Do you have an X account, Twitter? A lot of breaking, you can get a lot of breaking news simultaneously, right? News is bombarding you. Okay. Yeah. Our audiences are overwhelmed by the seemingly endless flow of news that is accessible around the clock through many different channels of communication. X, CNN, television, or YouTube, right? Lexus, are you reading news regularly? Kind of.
I get most of my news from TikTok, if I'm being honest.
TikTok can be another channel. Very short form, but TikTok can be another channel. Yeah. In terms of TikTok or social media, that really brought another news topic you can cover. Do our UWGB have any social media influencer? Do you know any social media influencer living in Green Bay? Okay, find it or think about it. Okay, I'm gonna if I find, I'm gonna let you cover that story. Yeah. When a story breaks, the news is typically available in many different places at no cost to the customer. TikTok also. Yeah. Facebook, Twitter. Yeah. It seems that, of course, immediacy is a key. One thing that I can tell you is that you can cover if something happened in the breaking as a form of breaking news, you can cover. What you should do is open your phone, take the photo. You shoot the video. And you may post it on the X or Twitter, right? Twitter. And a lot of people, that could be a really newsworthy resource. Make sense? So right now, immediacy is a key. What you may do is just shoot the video. Shoot the photo or video. And another habit I hope you may get is that most of you have iPhone, right? iPhone? Galaxy or iPhone? Yeah. Okay, good. While commuting or while doing something, if you find something abnormal, something irregular things, take that photo. Really. That could be really helpful. Yeah. All right. Yeah, of course, immediacy is a key. Yeah, very important. But right now, we are like this photo. Imagine they are all news organization. They want to be a winning. They will win the race to be wrong, which means that without enough verification, without enough source confirmation, you just break the news to be the first, but that could be a fake news. That could be not complete news, incomplete news. So I want to emphasize, verify information as much as you can. So contact sources as much as you can, okay? So these are news values. Next, probably very important. So today I'm gonna talk about news value and pitch. Next week, I'm gonna talk about how to write news, straight news, and how to write a caption, and how to write a headline, some practical things. And 3 weeks later, I'm gonna talk about how to conduct interview. So what you may do is please read the news carefully and say what's happening. Pitch. It's a you as a writer, you as a reporter's description of a potential story to me, to editor, right? Yeah. Last semester, Connor, Elliot, and Jared were here. We try to discuss based on one news pitch idea, right? Right? Jared, right? Yeah, your description of a potential story to me. A good story pitch, yeah. It's an idea that you can develop to the point that editors just say, can't say no, just go. A pitch should be a statement, not a question or a hunch, okay? A good story pitch helps you find the focus of the story, which leads to better reporting and writing, right? Yeah. In this room, yeah, here, your two editors and Jared, including Jared, I'm gonna appoint you as also leader role. You experience me. The pitch discussion is the most important part, right? Focus of the story. Yeah. Why Professor you giggle? Yeah. Why Professor you smile in just a weird way? Is he suffering from mental health? Is he suffering from some students? Yeah. You can ask this kind of, you can focus, yeah, about while talking about mental health issues, you can ask a question to yourself. Okay? Focus of the story. Okay, Marcus? Yeah. Pitch should prod. Try to touch your editors. Pick, very interesting. Pick. Finally, provocative. 3P of the pitch. Okay. Prod, pick, and provoke. What can make a good story? What can make a good story pitch? Good pitch should be a story format. Okay. I just talked the example of mental health, right? Mental health is just an issue, just a topic. it could not be fully a story. I talk about full story, just sacrificing by myself, right? My professor, you giggled like that. My professor, you say bad words. Yeah. There should be a story. You can find a lot of story related to mental health. And also for Jacob, we also covered some story about student athletes mental health issue. Yeah, 1 year probably. Okay. Yeah. And there should be a story. Specific focus, central question, why this matter, mistakes, and you may also deal with conflict. What's the conflict between who are engaged in this conflict and who are main characters to this issue? Okay, student athletes or chancellor or professor you. Yeah. Again, an event like a protest or senator race in Green Bay High School can be a news topic, but they are not enough. Okay, there should be a story. Who won the? You may cover who won the race and how, and what can you expect. There should be a story. A pitch itself demonstrates use value. Yeah, you know 5W1H, right? Also. Yeah, but in terms of use value, yeah. Why is this story important? Why do we have to care? Why this story should be now? When? Right? Timely relevant. Why should anyone care? Why others should read this story? In terms of Green Bay budget cut story, that could and major cut story, there is a long-lasting story that our theater department will be demolished and it will be minor, right? That could impact for the theater major students. Okay, why should anyone care? And how could I best pursue this story in the time that I have? Okay, how can you? A pitch showed you your research. Of course. Connor, Elliot, Jared. When you pitch your idea last semester, did you conduct enough research? How did you conduct research?
But most of the stories we did were like we saw billboards and posters on campus, so we, see the flyers and we'd look into them, Google them online, and ask people around if they were going to the event.
Thank you, Jared.
What to expect.
Yeah, research. First thing you can do is to go to Google or look at the much more deeper story, deeper detail, right? And Google and meet ask person. Thank you, Jared. Yeah, and have also research. Have other outlets covered this story or similar one? Your competitors. But I truly believe that even though your competitor covered that story, you may focus on different aspects, different attributes. Okay? If yes, what angles were covered? I'm talking about angle. You know the angle, the meat of the story. Okay? Each angle. Also, did you see our past coverage of mental health and also exchange students? And what is different about the story? So that's the key. How your story is different from previously published story published by your organization or your competitors. What is the difference? Okay, Lexus. That's also research plan. You have to set your research plan. A pitch should be short and concise. Yeah. Even though pitch should include some detail, you may write it in a really short form. Okay. If a reporter can't pitch a story in one or at most 2 sentences, he or she does not know what the story is. Okay? Yeah, try to be short and concise, but try to include it. Do not write any long paragraph. Just write a very detailed, impactful keyword. It should consider target audience. The target audience of your story might be our GB members, faculty, chancellor, any administrator, and our students, right? Students' voice for students, by students. If I'm listening to your story and I live 5 states away from you, what is it about your story that makes me keep you listening? That's the reason that even though something interesting happened in Los Angeles, it might not be used at the Green Bay. Okay, right, Musa? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if LeBron James visit Green Bay, that could be a use. Yeah. Last April, first week of April, there was a Trump rally in Green Bay. Do you remember? Trump rally. Yeah. I was there for my students, for my writers. The reason is that they have at the time there was a class. I was there. I shoot some photo for their story, and I could describe some scenery. Really, yeah. Who will be interested? Why would your audience care about this story? Why audience should care? Okay. So GB Athletics, I know that in terms of GB Athletics stories, there are a lot of sports fans on our campus, right? So for GB Athletics mental health story, that could really change for the good environment for our GB athletes. Anyway, why should we care? A pitch should make your editor, us, curious. Pick, yeah, pick, provoke, yeah, prod, pick, and provoke. Okay, should make editor curious. Will your audience learn anything from this story? Will your audience something new from your story? What can you learn? And will this story challenge what we thought we already know already? You may suggest some contradictory finding. Okay. Do you know this movie? Grease? Yeah. These days I'm not. Yeah, you can find the scene. Tell me more, tell me more. Yeah, right? Yeah. If Connor and Elliot and Jared and I all said, I never knew that. Please tell me more. You are good to go. Right, Jared? Okay. I provide a good and bad pitch. This is an example. Previously we did some quiz, but at this moment I will not do a quiz. Yeah, I'm gonna just read. So, pitch 1. I want to write about windmills in Wisconsin because I think they represent Wisconsin. Also, they look so quaint along the roadside barns in Brown County. I'm going to interview Green Bay Mayor Jim Schmidt. I know he cares a lot about Wisconsin windmills. That's the first pitch, example. Second pitch, the continuing drought is causing a resurgence of windmills through Wisconsin. Ranchers look for ways to maintain their herds and the wildlife habitats. Let's imagine that fictitious company, Chuck Motors, is the leading windmill manufacturer in Wisconsin, and assume that it is doing a booming business in Green Bay area. We will look at business that erect and repair windmills in Brown County and gather statistics on this resurgence business. We will conduct interviews with windmills repair persons, ranchers, Wisconsin Agriculture Department officials, and economists to find out if this business will continue to strive as climate change progresses. We will add photos and videos of a windmill repairman at work, livestock or wildlife, or at a windmill tank. Graphics could chart the growth of windmill sales and repairs over the past 5 years. These are two pitches that I brought as an example. Which pitch do you like more? Number 2. Are there anyone who thinks number 1 is better? Of course not. Jared, why number 2 is better?
It's more in depth, it goes into more detail, I mean, it's.
Yeah. Even though I said that the pitch should be short and concise, very, very opinionated, very subjective. No research at all, right? No research and no explanation of the background, the context. Got it? So this is better pitch, and I hope that, yeah, while reading this is example of pitch, I think that climate change is another story that you can think of. Yeah, climate change story. Last also spring, Jared wrote a story about why Wisconsin was warm during the winter. I really like that story. Yeah. Why Wisconsin was warm. Last year, for those who lived in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it was not so cold. No? Compared to previous years. Yeah, it was not so cold. I think yeah. And also Jared made the statistics, right?
Oh, yeah,
Data visualization.
I did that,
Yeah, you did that.
yeah.
I taught that at your freshman year also, right? Yeah. And let's climate change. Why Wisconsin was so warm during the winter? Lexus, agree? Do you agree? Climate change, the warm Wisconsin winter. Yeah, that could be another topic. And climate change. Let's talk about pitching error, bad pitch. Uninformed pitch. Uninformed, not prepared at all. Uninformed. Research. Over-ambitious pitch. I talk that I'm sure 100% sure that you cannot interview former President Obama. Right? It's really even hard to interview our Tony Evers, our governor, but their secretary could interview you if you try well. Yeah, over ambitious. Or Brett Favre. I'm sure that you could not interview Brett Favre, right? Unless you are cousin or you are cousin of Brett Favre. Yeah. Over ambitious. Be realistic. I mentioned be realistic. Opinionated pitch. Highly opinionated pitch. Yeah. This could happen especially for political news, politics, right? But my idea is the same. Very neutral and biased. Yeah, very unbiased. So try to write the opinionated pitch. So please write a story that is not so much opinionated. You have to conduct research that support your idea, and you have to maintain neutrality. Okay, are you following that so far? The first few weeks is not that hard, right? Very basic. Okay, my experience, entire life. I have been this kind of multimedia storytelling class since when I was in Austin, graduate student, PhD student. I was also TA. I was also instructor. At the time, Chinese tea house just opened in Austin. That's real story. Chinese tea house. Sounds really exotic, sounds really interesting. But if you just write, there will be new Chinese tea house in Green Bay, that's promotion. That's just a promotion. Of course, promotion is a key for the news, but I do not like any promotional story, just a promotional piece. How can this story to contribute to Green Bay community? How? First, tea house in Green Bay can introduce any Asian culture for diversity. In Green Bay, it's really, I found out that 72% of Green Bay population are Caucasian, right? Very white dominant city. This tea house might be an opportunity to introduce more diverse cases. Make sense? Second, health. This does not happen too much in Green Bay, but let's talk about Austin. Some tea could be helpful to get rid of allergy. I'm really severe patient of allergy. I'm really suffering a lot from pollen allergy, especially in Austin. Sometimes this tea, Asian Chinese tea could help you for your health, right? So I hope you just do not write any promotional page. Okay? Yeah, okay. Thank you. So let's some tips. Where to get ideas for your pitch? First, ask leaders or officials. Not only leaders and officials, but also any person who are working for that industry. You have to maintain a good relationship, right? Right. And when you're busy, ask workers there, what is new and what's coming up? What is not being reported enoughly? What do you want to be covered? Make sense, Elliot? Yeah, ask leader, officials, or any persons who work for that industry. Second, read, watch, and listen. 2 weeks later, I'm going to briefly talk about DOT method. Read documents. D. Watch, observe. Listen to what others are talking. T. DOT method. Okay. What are some problems in our community? What happened? You may take a look at. Okay. Take a look at. Campus crime also has been a really, famous story ideas, right, Jared? Yeah, you wrote the story 1 year ago, right?
Yeah,
Campus story. Yeah.
it wasn't one of our best stories, but.
No.
I know,
Sorry.
we didn't have much, of our own pictures, that's what your big complaint was.
Oh, yeah. I think Greg was in that story, right? Greg?
No, it was me, Zach, and, Dylan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those are about to go. Oh, okay. Yes. All right. But campus crime has been a perennial issue, ongoing issue. But you don't need to worry. Our campus is really safe, right?
Now it is, yeah.
Now it is, right? Do you think so, Jarved?
I mean, we got rid of like the safety phones on the trails and
Oh,
everything,
yeah.
so that you can't call anyone if you're ever lost or.
Okay. Campus crime. Yeah, observe what's happening. Observe what's happening around the world, around our community, and talk to the police. Okay. So read, watch, and listen. Yeah. Based on your own observation. Next, search. While, yeah, another tip that I want to emphasize. While walking around the campus, there are a lot of bulletin boards, right? on our campus. Right, Musa? Bulletin board? Yeah, take a look at bulletin board and see what's happening on campus. Got it? The most important topic. What I did when I taught this writing, yeah, in the media workshop, I used to talk to students who graduate as older brother, older sisters. One older brother and older sister group talked to me that Professor Yu, can we go out and observe something around happen? I really like that kind of behavior. Please go, and they find out this topic. They talk about some food, yes, our restaurant issue. Yeah, he's Jordan Lawrence. Yeah, Jordan. He's okay.
He's still in Disney in Florida?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. He was okay. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
And for those who live for GB students, do you know that I have another story pitch that stimulate me? Do you know Einstein Bagel just opened its service? Do you like that service? For me, no. No. Yesterday, I tried to purchase it on campus. They said that it took 40 minutes for waiting. Musa, you see?
I've only ever tried it, but I haven't like ordered there in person because they've been so busy.
Yeah, busy time. Only busy time. Einstein Bagel. Probably one of the, also, our dining story has been a really perennial, another continuous topic. Yeah, food diversity, right? So Einstein Bagel is, before Einstein Bagel, there was no, on campus, there is no franchise, this kind of franchise dining service. Am I right? Yeah, but Einstein Bagel, you may think of covering Einstein Bagel, whether it is successful or not. Probably at the time when you publish 1 month after its opening, when you may write your first story, start writing first story in October, you can think of covering that story. Okay. Bulletin board, flyers, internet, Google, LexisNexis, and other media. You don't need LexisNexis is the archive, but Google, or visit Green Bay Press Gadget on what's happening, Green Bay Press Gadget, and Green Bay Press Gadget, and even ChatGPT. You can ask ChatGPT. Really, I'm really throwing support to you to use ChatGPT. You can ask ChatGPT, what's going on around Green Bay? Alexa, you do not like ChatGPT, right? I remember. You do not like it. Yeah, it's fine. You don't like AI, right? Yeah. But you can, yeah. Are there anyone who has ChatGPT right now? Let's try. Let's try. It's better to.
Like you can use ChatGPT to get a pitch for a story.
You can. That could be that could be your starting point. That could be helpful for you to brainstorm. But just again, my ChatGPT policy is the same. Please use ChatGPT, but do not just copy and paste. Okay? Right, Jared? Do you agree? ChatGPT to get information source. That could help you save a lot of time. Also, grammar check. Grammar check. Lexus is a good writer. I know Lexus is a good writer. Lexus got good grade in my previous course, right? I like your writing. Yeah, you're okay, but some students need some writing improvement. So ChatGPT could help you. Please use ChatGPT, okay?
We can talk about Will now, right? How was his writing?
Is he still alive?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay.
Did you like his handwriting or prefer typed up?
That's stimulated by anger. Yeah, I know what you're talking. That really stimulated by anger. Yeah. Will is a former student who always made me mad. He graduated. And I found that he's okay, never mind. But use ChatGPT, okay? And you can visit Our census, you know census, the term, socioeconomic status. How many population are living in Green Bay? Right? Census, the US government. And any economy, in terms of any economy, you can visit also government website. Yeah. Use ChatGPT. Okay. Let's try after this one. Or social media. Watching on what's happening, what's going on. Journalists use social media to report by crowdsourcing and promote their articles. And social media can contribute your stories before you write. You can get some crowdsource. You can get some help from your followers. Okay. Oh, Lexus likes social media, but Lexus does not like AI, right?
It's different, yeah.
Okay, I know it's different. Yeah, okay. I know it's different. Yeah. Pitching stories. There are multiple pitching ideas. What kind of multimedia can best tell the story? Budget cut and job X. When you brainstorm your idea, budget cut and job X, you can think of making your own infographic. Infographic, right? You could use it by using Google Sheet. It's very useful, Google Sheet. Right, Jared? I think I taught how to use it. How to use Google Sheet. Yeah. Sports event, rally or protest. Go there and shoot video, shoot photo. Okay. Of course, some photo, not all photos. Sometimes your access to the game might be restricted. I think you can, but if you try, you can get an access, but it might be restricted. But photos, you can get some permission to use that photo. Please do that, okay? I know that Elliot, when you write who is in, who is out story, you get some permission, right?
Yep, yeah, and it helped that Tyler, he was the manager of the team, so he
Yeah,
had
good.
access to all that.
Yeah, get us permission and nationwide drought level. Map. You can also draw a map using Google Sheet. I cannot teach today, but I can help you. Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, it's out of our today's topic. But if you need help about how to use Google Sheet for your story, infographic map or map, I can help you for sure. Yeah. Pitch rubric. What you have to prepare when you suggest your pitch. Story slot. 1 or 2 words identify story. It could be also 4 or 5 words might be okay. Mental health issue. Faculty mental health issue. Okay, or student athlete welfare, scholarship. Okay. Story idea concept. Why this story is newsworthy? Why this story is important to tell? Yeah, you may justify yourself by 2 or 3 sentences. Right, Jared? Multimedia. Why is this story should be multimedia? Your plan. How will you use some sound and pictures? Your plan. Right? There's a pitch format. I uploaded on the Canvas. We can review. So you may use it when you suggest your pitch idea. But these are basic pitching format. Most important source. At least 3 sources. At least 3. But in terms of 600 words, 1 or 2 might be enough. 1 or 2. It's really hard to contact 3 sources for one story, right? Is that right? Sometimes your sources might miss your content. So who will you talk? Why do they tell you an important story? Why they might be closely related to this issue, right? So another important thing that we will do is, if you prepare your interview questions, I'm gonna all bring up all together. We discuss with interview question, right? All right, Elliot? Okay, corner right. Interview question. So I'm gonna also let you know how to craft the story ideas and describe your angle, the main point of your story. What do you want to emphasize? And timing consideration, that's planned. I'm gonna review pitching template later. Habits of your mind, search for patterns and look for the lack of the patterns. What's missing? That should be covered. Look microscopically, look in detail, and see globally, see the big picture. Break down the story, likewise, break down the story and put it into the context. Okay? What happened? You see what happened in the past, imagine the future. Okay? Accept every possibility and adopt everything. Yeah, you have to be have some degree of skepticism. Okay? Yeah, tell our editor the minimum you can achieve with the story and pursue the maximum. Then the maximum is what reporters expect under the best case scenario. Got it? Minimum and maximum. Okay. Some concluding remark, but after this concluding remark, I'm gonna show pitching rubric on Canvas, and I'm gonna show how to use ChatGPT, especially how to find pitches. I believe journalism education is not a wrestling match between multimedia storytelling and basic writing. Writing is a key. Of course, your multimedia could entice, but they should be merged together very well. It's not a wrestling match. They should create a synergic effect. Okay. Yeah, multimedia. Love our community. Green Bay School, high school, and club event focus on this. Our focus on what's happening around our community. It's not boring. It's not boring at all. Still, a lot of things are going on. Lastly, be curious. Be curious. I mentioned the skepticism. I used to call it healthy skepticism. All right. You may suspect, you may be curious, and don't take everything at the face value. Okay. Be skeptic as much as you can. And Lexus is really suspicious at generative AI, right? You may cover some why generative AI should not be used, why I could not believe generative AI. You can cover that story, okay? All right, let's go back to two things. Stop sharing. Okay. Okay, let's go to here. This is our canvas, right? Yeah, here we go. Let's share this. Okay. This is a pitch example. Uh-oh. I think, okay. There are previous pitch example on Canvas. You may take a look at it here, okay? Career success amid pandemic. Why is it important? Please take a look at it. I think I'm gonna upload I'm gonna upload the Word pitch, the Word version of pitch editing, so you can edit that one. Version and story justification. You know that Green Bay is famous for first generation. The first generation means that students who is the first to go to the college in their family, right? Why is it important? Why that? How can this story can be visual of the interviewing person? Sources. Who will you contact? Angle. Which angle will you use? I'm gonna upload, definitely upload the pitch form. And First Nations, oh yeah,
Submit our pitch, we just have to submit this outline, we're not actually presenting something to the class.
we will review like this, yeah. Oh, okay, just submit your pitch on, or submit your pitch on Canvas, and we will take a look at it all together. Sounds good? That's what we discussed. We tended to discuss based on one pitch, but because there are multiple students, but I'm going to take a look at all over them. Sounds good? That's the pitch for example. I'm going to upload the pitch format. Let's go to ChatGPT. What is the what is the most newsworthy topic currently in Green Bay? What are Green Bay, Wisconsin? This is a prompt. Prompt engineering is a key to success. Key to success ChatGPT. Here we go. Packers, Green Bay Packers, local government, city leadership, new policy. That's general. Community news, information about upcoming events, festival, public gathering, economic development, new business opening, new housing, okay, education, what's happening, public safety. That could be a starting point, just a starting point, but just do not stop. That could help you brainstorm your idea. Okay, that's it. And all right. So, all right. How was today's lecture? Do you understand what did you get some idea? We have just 3 minutes. I'm gonna keep on asking a few more questions. Oh, Alexis.
Will you be sharing slides on?
Of course, we'll do right after the class.
Thank you.
I usually share slide and all the material after the class, like information technology. I
just
did.
wanted to make sure.
I never miss it, right?
Right.
Yeah, one day I missed it because I punished Will. Right? So it took some time. Make sense?
Yes.
But everyone liked me to punish him. I'm kidding, sorry.
Will they get a freebie wrong, did he?
Huh?
I don't think Will got a freebie wrong ever, did he?
What?
Did Will ever get a freebie wrong on your quizzes?
I'm not sure. I cannot remember. Anyway, I cannot remember. But okay. After getting just a few seconds, we have 2 minutes. So what's the most useful topic currently in Green Bay? What can you cover? Oh, Musa.
You could cover, like how the Packers will perform, because Jordan Love is gonna be out for a few games.
I talk about it. Expectation of Packers performances. And Lexus, thank you.
If you want to focus on UWGB recruitment week for FSLs next week,
Oh, what?
recruitment week for our.
Recruit. Oh,
For our fraternity and sorority life is next week.
oh,
So
good,
there'll
good.
be a lot of big events every single night.
In terms of sorority and in terms of this recruitment, you may emphasize what's the benefits of this one? What is good for their students' campus life?
It's student engagement.
Student engagement, right? And network. Okay. What else? What can be covered? Let's brainstorm briefly.
Isn't
Huh?
Estamos Aquí this weekend?
I'm sorry?
Estamos Aquí, I think it's like a cultural festival. or something
Oh,
like that.
good. What was the key for this event? That's what I thought. I talked a few minutes ago.
Not sure. Oh, like timing?
Oh, no, directly. What's the key? In terms of this event, please get interview from the man on the street
Oh, yeah.
and even performer.
Or people who also go to it.
Yeah, people who go there. How was you get it? How was it? And whether you like it or not. That's the key. Very important. What else can we cover? Athletic story.
Do the Banks basketball and how we're gonna perform with a new coach and new roster this season.
Yes. Yeah, projection expectation story. Okay. Any questions? Thank you, and Jared, Connor, and Elliot, we need to cover a little bit, okay? Editors. Thank you.